Hi, welcome to my cutie hub. I'm your lovely, and I'm going to discuss here a story of two cats and a Once monkey. Upon a time, they lived two cats. They were good friends. One day, they found a loaf of bread in the street. They pecked it and decided to break into equal parts. The other cat instantly agreed to the arrangement. When it came to deciding who would be the one to divide the loaf of the bread, they could not come to a conclusion. While the cats were arguing, a monkey happened to be passing by. This monkey was hungry too. When he saw the two cats quarreling, he decided to help them. So he divided the loaf of bread into two parts, but one of the pieces was larger than the other. Before the cat could say anything, the monkey decided to take a bite. But he purposefully took a large bite, and again the monkey's leak told them that he would make the other piece equal to the smaller one by taking a bite out of it. In that manner, this monkey finished eating the entire loaf of bread all by himself. So the cats then realized if only they hadn't been fighting among themselves, they would have had the loaf of bread, right? So this is what happened with a monkey with two cats. So two cats and the monkey story. Think you like it most? Do subscribe. So next story. The story of the hungry mouse. A mouse was having a very tough time. Here she had no food for many days and made strenuous efforts went in vain. She looked everywhere to find her food. As the days passed by, she became very thin. One day, the mouse found a basket with corns. She also noticed a teeny hole in the basket, which was sufficient enough to move her in. She easily moved inside the hole. Since she had no food for many days, she ate a large amount of corn without realizing her. She continuously ate more and more corn. She realized very later that she ate a lot more than actually required. After eating a whole lot of corn, she became very fat. Satisfied with corns, the fat mouse tried to come out of the basket through the small hole. Unfortunately, the teeny hole could not accommodate the big mouse. The mouse started screaming, "Oh God, let me come out! How can I come out?" A rat, after hearing Mouse's screaming voice from the basket, asked her what happened. Mouse told the story and asked Rat a solution. Rat told, "If you want to come out of the basket, wait for some time or even days to lose your fat until you grow thin." Wow started to starve now, but with lots of food to come out of the trap. Moral lesson: like anything too much is good for nothing. So this is what the moral. So coming to the story 3, the town mouse. A town mouse visited his cousin in the country. The country mouse was happy and welcomed the town mouse by offering laddus and milk. As he was leaving, the town mouse told his cousin, "Let's go to the city. I'll make you eat some good food." The country mouse was happy and left with his cousin. They went to a big dining hall where they ate grains and fish. Suddenly, the country mouse was frightened when he heard growling and barking. The town mouse said that it was the sound of the dogs. The poor country mouse was so scared that he did not want to be there a moment longer. "Goodbye, cousin. It's better to eat grains and milk peas than eat cakes in fear," he said and went away. So this is what the town mouse have done with the country mouse. I think you like the story of this moral of the town mouse. Fourth story of the the little mouse. There was a little mouse who lived in a small house. One night the mouse went outside to see his friend, the monkey. The monkey, while he was walking, he saw a big piece of cheese high in the sky. It looked very appetite. When the mouse arrived, he told the monkey, hurry up, come with me. I saw a big piece of cheese high in the sky. Let's go to catch it." The monkey laughed and said, "It is in the moon. It is the moon, my friend. Every night the moon rises in the sky." So, this is what the little mouse have said to her friend monkey. Yes or no? Actually, monkey have said to little mouse. This is about little mouse, the story of little mouse. I think you enjoyed this story. Do subscribe. The poem for kids. Little mouse, little mouse, where is your little house? Here is the door under the floor. There was a poem about little mouse, where is your house? Little cat, I have no flat. I am a poor mouse, I have no house. Little mouse, come into my house, come into my house. Little cat, I cannot do that. You want me? You want to eat me? So that is the poem. I think you like this poem of Little Mouse. The Lion and the Mouse. This is a story of fifth story. The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time there lived a lion in a forest. One day after a heavy meal it was sleeping under a tree. After a while there came a mouse and it started to play as the lion on the lion. Suddenly the lion got up with anger and looked for those who disturbed the nice sleep. So then it saw a small mouse standing trembling with fear. The long jumped unit on it and started to kill it. The mouse requested the lion to forgive it. The lion felt pity and left it. The mouse ran away. On another day, the lion was caught in a net by a hunter. The mouse came there and cut the net. Thus it escaped. Thereafter, the mouse and the lion became friends. They lived happily in the forest afterwards. Though this is the story of the lion and the mouse. Do subscribe. The story of the farmer and the well. One day, a farmer was looking for a water source for his farm. When he bought a well from his neighbor, the neighbor, however, was cunning. The next day, as the farmer came to draw water from his well, the neighbor refused to let him take any water. When the farmer asked why, the neighbor replied, "I sold you the well, not the water," and walked away. Distraught, the farmer went to the emperor to ask for justice. He explained what had happened. The emperor called on Birbal, one of his 9 and wisest courtiers, and Birbal proceeded to question the neighbor. "Why don't you let the farmer take water from the well? You did sell the well to the farmer." The neighbor replied, "Birbal, I did sell the well to the farmer, but not the water within it. He has no right to draw water from the well." Birbal said, "Look, since you sold the well, you have no right to keep the water in the farmer's well. Either you pay rent to the farmer or take it out." Immediately realizing that his scheme had failed, the neighbor apologized and went home. What is the moral of the story? Cheating will not get you anything. If you cheat, you will pay soon enough. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.